Hello, good afternoon, good evening. This is Scott Downs coming to you live broadcast to the TBC private community today. This is Friday, so let me share with you what is in this Good Friday. Hold on. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I need to edit share. Share. Okay, hold on. Share. And this. Again, this is going back to the blog. Okay. This here just came out recently. The true value of TBC is based on a number of living men and living women that join us in agreement. And as you can see, we are now backed by gold. So basically, we're not backing by any other fiat currency at this time. So by members and by gold. And as you can see, let me go back here. This is here. Is the move to gold is a reactions or respond by the voice of TBC? Oh, this is from the video this morning, earlier today, the voice of TBC. Okay, so we'll get into that a little bit, but here is this is the news, the huge. Welcome, Stephen Kofi. Thank you for supporting the channel. And again, I'm just going back to the blog here to, basically we need to move to goal. And so the mean of it, this mean a huge pay raise for all TBCN. This poster is the economist that was predicted 30 years ago that in 2018 they crashed the market, the fiat market. Excuse me. And again, the fiat is here seeing that the elite, the 1% that control the 99% of the wealth is burning. Excuse me. So basically, they are in control of printing money and basically driving the 1% of the fiat currency into inflations. But if you are in the 1% circle, in their elite, they will capture the 99% of that wealth. And this is what they're doing here is, they going to uh, crash this fiat currency. And this is scary. This is in the planning for since 30 years ago in 1988. And today, look at the date here, 2018. So what is that saying? That we have been in slavery and we're not knowing it. And they are planning this in plain view, or another word is hiding in plain view. And we are still asleep and being slave to this society, this mentality of controlling the public, being the slave to their system. And for that, we need to wake up, everyone that on this planet. It's just not, just think about this. This is global crash. Imagine all the fiat currency is going bankrupt, corrupt by the corruption of the elite. Okay, let me read this a little bit. I don't know about you, but this magazine cover from the Economist and the Elite publications dated 30 years ago has me spooked. Rich news that the UK could ditch the euro, leaving some major questions unanswered regarding the euro ability to survive such a move in these already troubled time for the currency. Now the dollars is too much inflation already. You can't buy much. Doesn't have much power as 30 years ago. So a lot of people, they're still asleep, still going through the machines, through the motions, putting their time into those corporation, those slavery system. Okay, now let's go back to this blog here. Someday, so some do say that it would be the death of the euro. USD is not much better off with the heavy debt loaded it carry, as it has currently lost its standing as a global reserve currency of the world. That is very true. A lot of country is using a dual system. Their country currency and the United States petrodollars. And as you already know or may not know, that the Chinese and the Russian is moving away already with the yuan's gold back currency. They're not using the petrodollar anymore. So if you not know about this, then go search, Google it, do your due diligence, because the Fed has been inflated the dollar so much, and they owe money so much to the Chinese that they were loaning them, and they are due to pay back those loans, and one of the reason that the 9/11 happened. That where was the bond or the certificate that was held in one of those twin tower, because they couldn't pay back the loan. And this is it's been the key that they are trying to create World War III, because the debt that they created, and that they're going to do the one world currency that will control the mass, the with this RFID chip. And right now some of the store is doing fiat less, or paper money less currency, or buying and service that basically going use the electronic digital money, digital currency. And if you do not have as option, another option to provide for your family, and they held you, what you call that, held you, basically give you an option, either you take their chip, or you don't have anything to eat, or to even to live, because that is their plan, to control the world with one currency, with the RFID chip. Welcome. Thank you for supporting my show broadcast. And basically, we need to wake more of our brother and sister up around the world, because if we don't wake them up and they're still going through the motions of ours, abundantness is more than enough to share globally, but they are too busy, too what you call that, too focused on their mentality, their slave mentality, that they have to do this uh, wheel turning to the factory of the system. And we need to break that change. And in order for them to break that change, they need to see and be aligned with our TBC, the private community, so that they too can benefit from this abundance of wealth that admin has provided us. And now that we are backed by gold, and again, gold is stand the test of time, that no matter what, in country or out country, gold is the currency, is the gold is the money that you can go to another country, you can use gold to spend and buy whatever you want. Okay, now for example, this analysis or comparison. For example, if I can take the money, the real from Cambodia, and to spend it here in the US, can I do that? And they're gonna laugh at me and say, "What, are you crazy? We're not taking this money. This is no value here." But and turn around, if you have gold, you can take gold and exchange and buy whatever you want, because gold is stand withstand the test of time, that the value still value as gold. Anybody, any country will value gold as money. And even right now, as the how many, I believe there was 1,000 ton that was I believe they have it already dug up, but there's a lot more. So gold again is abundant. It's just that it's been kept and been manipulated because of again, gold is money. They the elite is keeping it in the market so that the value it doesn't go up as much. But if that happened, do you have enough money to buy gold? Do you can physically go buy that gold coin? We have to again come in not come in be in solidarity with the TBC to educate the mass that I don't believe that a lot of people know about what's going on here with the elite with this picture, because this picture here is their plan 30 years ago, not today. This isn't happening today that they planned this today and they're going to do this. No, they was in conceived 30 years ago that they were going to do this. And 30 years ago that they take that loan from the Chinese that loaned them the money, you know and their loan is due and they got no money to pay them because they've been inflated too much of the dollars, and the Chinese, and now most of the foreign country now, they are going away from using the fiat, the dollars, the petrodollars. And again, TBC is the key to humanity to end this slavery. If we all can come together and educate everyone and have them accept the gift of Kringle, or going to in the future, it will be uh, cookies. It's going to be cookies, not Kringle anymore, because then each of the member who is accepting the cookie have to participate to get their cookie redeemed, and also pay the $10 for the software for the back office of Kringle Cash. And with that $10 is annually, that would be combo to get your wallet also, your lifetime wallet. And again, we first need to see the light to understand the mission, to understand and align with TBC. And that's why those 10 questions is crucial, because if you're not in alignment with our community, then you don't need to come in, because the alignment is to reinforce your believe, your mission into the community, so that then you would go out and be the teacher or messenger to our brother and sister out there that's still asleep. Okay, we all have a teacherness or in everyone, and also we still learning day after day. You always learn new thing each day. So again, I know the topic of the title of my page, this broadcast is Are you ready? Are you ready for TBC 2.0? Are we ready? How many people, how many brothers, sisters can we bring, or can we wake up? And to me, if you show this picture to them and then ask them and then go back to the page to the economist page and then look into to this article and show them that this was their plan 30 years ago today, 2018, that they're crashing the fiat money, the dollar, the petrodollars. And here come Rise the Phoenix, and with the new coin that they have here, it's going to be their fiat coin, or not fiat, their coin, their new money, gold, with gold backed. So again, if you a new member that would like to get one TBC in this redemption, my link is on the bottom of the page. My informations, my contact email. Just send me an email, contact me. I'm a trusted seller with send button in, so that I can help you with your coin. Because if you do not have at least one coin, then you can start, buy at least $100 worth, so that you can spend. I mean, if you were to buy one TBC right now, it's worth over $3.5 million, versus if you just only spend $100 to get one coin this May at the redemption. And for the orphan that need to verify your transaction, also contact me. And then basically, again, the minimum you can purchase is $50 as an orphan. But again, if you the cookie redemption is redeemed in increment of $100 worth of increment. So if you buy 50, then you just left that 50 is hanging. So basically, if I would suggest that you would pay the total $100 to get another TBC. That's from what I understand. Okay, it's in those increment. But if you refer 100 members, then you would get 1 billion cookies. So that 1 billion cookie translated to 10 TBC. So the key to prosper, to have abundance. Hello, friendly marketer, Dave. David. Is 10, 100, 100. I can't stress enough, emphasize enough about that, because that would help you and would help the community. So the 10 is the $10 fee, the $10 annual fee for Crinkle back office. And your $100 is for you to have to obtain at least one TBC at the redemption. If you buy 100 worth, that would give you 100 million cookies to redeem, so that you can have one TBC. And with your new 100 referral member to the community, that will give you the they would give you 10 TBC with the $100 that you referral. I mean $100, 100 referral, new referral. If you do that and then teach the new member, the new regarding to the 10, 100, 100. So this way they too can benefit, we can duplicate our members, and also we will reach our goal as a 1 billion members in community, and that will give us the value of 2.2 billion per coin. Okay, we as a private community, we need to move fast. We need to help as many as people as we can, and basically share with them, educate them regarding to what's happening, what's going on to the world today, and the fiat today, so that they too can have abundance. And if we don't do as they're still asleep. A lot of people still can't understand why. I know they will, go against you, or saying, you're crazy. Why are you saying this thing like this? Because they don't know. They either still in this zombie zone, in the denial stage, that their government is too big for this to happen. Really too big? I thought the government we elected to protect, to serve for us, not to abuse the power that we give them to protect us. See, that's the one thing that they forgot. These elected official, remember, it's elected. If we did not understand their philosophy, their mission, if we do not agree with them, why would we elect them to protect, to serve us? They forgot. We, the people, have the power in mass. We vote them into office. So there is a term in office, in the service, that these people seem to forget. Because if we elect them into office, and because we are aligned with their mission, their philosophy, okay, and whatever they put out there to get those votes, and let's say let's say, for example, if I'm running for office, Congress having a lot of elections coming up, a new elected going to be renewed. So if you do not like what they're doing right now for the last how many years, then don't elect that same person again. That's how it is, because we the people we control these elected, because they are supposed to work for us. They're getting paid by tax dollar money, and yet they seem to lost their way of what their projection of what they telling us their mission and their philosophy is to benefit us, and that's why we believe, and that's why we elected them to office. So in that case, then this coming election, you can deselect them, de-elect them, don't select them again. So and the banking system is a corrupted, manipulated, it's a private entity Federal Reserve is not government. If you haven't heard of, if you don't know yet, and a lot of people misunderstand or do not know about that entity, a corporate entity, and keep saying, "Oh, they are above." They even Alan Greenspan in that video that stated the Federal Reserve is above all law, so there's no other law or organizations or group of people can influence or control them. They are above the law. You see, so they control the fiat. They control that 99% of the wealth. Well, I'm just gonna leave it there, and for you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, my broadcast, please do. And thank you for those of you that joined, support my channel. Thank you so much. And yes, all the TBCians should be supportive of each other's, no matter how small, how big they are. It's still a TBCian. It's still our community. We are a group of people with like-minded that will support each other in this community, and together we educate the mass. Okay, thank you, Diane, Gordon, the friendly marketers, and Stephen. Okay, and let's see, let me see who else on here. Is showing uh, Darla Allen. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Is it Deborah? Deborah. Thank you, and yes, thank you so much for support, and thank you if you can, you know, if my information can help you, then please subscribe, and if you learn something new today, and you know, subscribe to the channel, and you know, hopefully the next broadcast will, you know, have to learn new things. We learn new thing every day, so I hope today you learned something, and thank you. Take care. Bye.